Unwrapped is back.
Yum, yum.
With a new spin on the snacks you crave.
I can't get enough.
Host Alfonso Ribeiro takes you inside the amazing process behind creating America's favorite treats.
We're gonna twist, twist, twist your tongue.
Whether you like them savory,
Spicy, zesty,
or sweet and creamy,
delicious.
when we kick things up a notch,
Let's just say they become something really legendary.
Unwrapped 2.0. Sundays on Food Network.
Kalau orang gila, dia menggigit orang.
Nama saya Sofia.
Saya Sofia so good.
Saya pergi mandi dulu ya.
Pergilah mandi.
Doktor Bugok. Oh. Makasih. Kita punya hospital ada satu barang lari. Siapa? Yo carilah tengok macam mana. Kita cari.
Sepatu Reunion Live setiap Jumaat jam 10 malam. The NBA on Astro Supersport 4 and HD. Arena Rama, program gaya hidup terbaru di Astro Arena bersama Nadia Nash dan Nicholas Mark.
Hello, kita berjumpa dalam segmen Legit.
Inilah gaya hidup penunggang motosikal berkuasa tinggi.
Berhasil bersama dengan fanatik.
Memang sayanglah di sini.
Rancakan hujung minggu anda dengan pelbagai sajian menarik.
Hello semua, saya Nadia Nash.
Dan saya Nicholas Mark.
Jangan lupa saksikan kami berdua setiap pagi Ahad
Secara langsung 9 pagi hingga 10 pagi.
di Astro Arena 801 dan 802 HD.
Now you can receive your Astro bills simply and conveniently. With our new e-billing option, you can choose to receive your bill via your email or simply view it online. Convenient and carbon footprint free. Register online at www.astro.com.my/e-billing.
Unwrapped is back.
Yum, yum.
With a new spin on the snacks you crave.
I can't get enough.
Host Alfonso Ribeiro takes you inside the amazing process behind creating America's favorite treats.
We're gonna twist, twist, twist your tongue.
Whether you like them savory,
Spicy, zesty,
or sweet and creamy,
delicious.
when we kick things up a notch,
Let's just say they become something really legendary.
Unwrapped 2.0. Sundays on Food Network.
There's a classier way to reach your football stars. Join the Astro PFA Fans Player of the Month contest.
Today on Daily, we wait no more. Warriors in 7th hell.
Meanwhile, the Aussie Open is up in full swing. Catch that.
Also, a motorsport icon bids farewell. Find out who.
Well, hello there and welcome to another edition of Supersport Daily. My name's Mark, that is Lez Ann, your double team for today's daily adventure.
That's right, an adventure it is, and we welcome you with open arms. With 341 days remaining in 2017, we are only getting started. More history will be made, record to be set, and upsets galore.
Yes, upsets galore. And speaking of upsets, I would like to know, what is your favourite sporting upset?
Well, when you miss that penalty against a 15-year-old Mark, and the English just can't handle penalty shootout.
No, we'll save that for another day. Seriously, what is your favourite sporting upset? And don't say that penalty.
It is my favourite, Mark.
Oh my,
that penalty is my favourite.
If you want to play that game, you want to know what my favourite upset is?
What?
Okay, August 2014, MK Dons 4, Manchester United, nil.
All right.
Would you like me to continue?
No, I don't want you to continue.
Okay, thank you very much.
I will not let there be violence on the show, Mark.
Okay, I'll let you change the topic, so go ahead.
Well, actually, we are going to stay on that topic of upsets. I'm talking about the NBA, the victims, the Golden State Warriors. It's hard to think a team consisting of Steph Curry and Kevin Durant could ever lose a match. The fact is, they've already lost 6 in the regular season so far. Here, they face the Heat. KD starting with a dunk. It's only fitting to follow that up with 3 stars from Curry. That's where Heat's coming from. And now running the clock in the first quarter, Curry stepped up for the almost impossible. Warriors lead by 2. And Miami responded with a hard block on Durant before releasing Wayne Ellington for the dunk. Taste of your own medicine there, KD. It didn't take too long for the battle to get physical here. After the free throw, Luke Rabbit gave Zaza Pachulia a shove, resulting in a response by Zaza. The Rabbit's guilty this time, and he gets a technical. And KD was there to console Zaza, though. Aww. Moments later, Durant got revenge by putting down this one from downtown, his first 3 of the night. Wait, what? Dion Waiters showed up as if to say whatever you can do, I can do it too. Bring it on, Warriors. And now with seconds remaining, D. Waiters was at it again, tied at 102. Waiters with the 3. It was worth the wait, right? And now Golden Boy Curry would get the chance to push this to OT, but not this time. He and the rest of the Warriors suffered the heat, losing out by 3.
You knew the situation. You didn't have any timeouts after Durant gets the throwdown. What's going through your mind as you're bringing the ball up and coach is waving that arm, hoping that you're going a little bit faster?
Man, they're the moments you want to live for, especially against a great team like that. And coach had all the belief in me, man, just constantly trusting me. You know, I've been putting in the work since I came off injury, and I'm in the zone right now. I feel good.
When you let it go, did you know?
I knew it was good. I knew it was good. He let me get to my shot. He let it get to my left hand. I thought he was going to force me right, but he let me get back. And, you know, I'm not afraid of them type of moments. And I truly believe in them type moments. And, man, it feels good, man. It feels good.
And here's a little analysis we did to dissect the Warriors' losses so far this season. In all of their 7 defeats so far, they have been out-rebounded. If you're a fan of the anime Slam Dunk, you'd probably know the importance of rebound, just saying. Now, all eyes will be on the Warriors to see if they can rebound back from that loss.
Well, if you thought that was an upset, you ain't seen nothing yet. No Anthony Davis for the Pelicans against Cleveland, but no problem because they had Terrence Jones, and a 5-year veteran showed us just why you should appreciate experience. The layup there, and the put up here, and another layup. The Pelicans went ahead by 12. And the King tried his best to swing things around, dishing that dime to Kyrie Irving, who was set for a season high in this game. Before that, Drew Holiday getting in the All-Star Slam Dunk spirit. He also had a season-high 33 and stretched the Birds' lead to 22 in the first half. Irving kept the Cavs in it with his 3-point play before the driving layup for 49 points. But the Cavs still trailed by the 3rd, and to add insult to injury, Jones knew how to keep LeBron quiet, welcoming him to the block party. The reigning NBA champs lose their 5th in 7.
Don't stop. Anything that happens to one of the greatest players in the world, the crowd's going to be excited for it. You know, I mean, it's hard to stop that man. He's one of the best in this game that play, and I just want to try to go make a defensive play.
For you, what will you remember from this game? This has to be a highlight of a career, to beat the Cavaliers at home, and you lead a squad the way you have. You were dominant from start to finish tonight.
Oh, man, just the team effort and belief in each other. You know, I mean, we knew we were going to be missing our best player, and we still got it done as a team, and that just means a lot for us as a team.
So let's get back to Irving's achievements for a moment. The 49 he got against the Pelicans was his 2nd most in the last 6 seasons. He was just 8 points shy of the 57 he got 2 seasons ago against San Antonio. Now for a 3rd upset in the NBA today. Lez Ann has got all the details.
And what do you call a beard with a headset? In the NBA, it's called James Harden. Not an easy time for him and the rest of the Rocketeers when they visited the Bucks. Jabari Parker there with a dunk before a Houston turnover led Jason Terry finding All-Star Giannis Antetokounmpo for the dunk. The Bucks continue making the basket this time. Antetokounmpo with a 2-handed slam. He would continue his barrage, adding variety to his game by knocking down this fadeaway shot. What a game he's having. And the beard, he wouldn't go down without a fight, dancing past the Bucks' D as if they weren't there before a casual layup. In the final seconds of the half, Harden stepped up again, this time from within the three-point area. That would prove the end of the Rockets' fuel as Antetokounmpo drops the three-pointer to seal the win for the Bucks.
So, Lez Ann, what have we learned so far, apart from your amazing American accents there in that commentary?
I know, it is amazing, isn't it? Okay, after those 3 upsets in the hoops section, I now believe anything can happen in the world of sports.
Yes, anything. And we also learned that you cannot take anything for granted in competitive sports. Blink, and you'll miss a chance.
That also applies to our Journey Tickets giveaway.
That is right, Lez Ann. All you got to do today is identify the Journey song title in any part of the show, and you'll be walking away with a pair of tickets to watch them live.
Just in case you missed it, we actually hinted at the top of the show.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't quite remember
we
that.
did. Don't stop believing, Mark. Don't stop.
Oh, my. Clearly, Lez Ann has only been watching her episodes of Daily because we used that one last week.
Second time today, Mark. I'm keeping an eye on you. Anyway, next up, another upset today, this time in sunny Australia where the ball is smaller.
Thanks to starting with Daily, new balls galore at the Australian Open. You'll know why in just a bit. American Coco Vandeweghe took on 7th seed Garbine Muguruza of Spain in the quarterfinals. Coco would take control right from the start with this serve.
It's a beautiful
Now, where is this tennis ball flying to, you may be wondering? Well, don't worry, this man catches it like a boss. We're in need of some more balls, though, Mr. Ballboy. A pattern would soon emerge as the girl from Spain would shoot herself on the foot with that forehand volley.
Not in position to play the forehand drive volley.
The American took the first set in under an hour, followed by this death stare. I'm a bit scared right now. Don't mess with Coco. In the second set, the American took control. Would you look at that return? Wow, the crowd ecstatic. And in case you missed it on Daily, we are very generous with the slow-mo replays. Here we go.
Just didn't have enough angle from Muguruza, 155.
And what's even more remarkable is that Coco did that in a timely manner, right on the hour mark. If you don't believe us, there you go. With a confidence level sky high, she decided to do what Muguruza could not, a forehand volley. That could prove the only thing that didn't go the Americans' way as she swept the second set 6-love.
Coco, many congratulations. It's your first ever Grand Slam semi-final. Was that the performance of your life out there this afternoon?
Sadly, no. I really wasn't feeling all that great out there, funny enough. I was really kind of nervous. I even told my coach before, I was like, man, you know, better get some toilet paper out there because I'm, you know. But yeah, I just try to play my best and stay within myself, keep my patterns. And, you know, she kind of, I fought through a few break points on her serve, kept the pressure in the first set, and then she finally cracked. And once I got rolling in the second, I mean, it was like a freight train. You couldn't stop it.
Yeah, that's a nice.
Well, in the men's singles quarterfinal, there were no upsets when 2014 champion Stan Wawrinka faced 12th seed Joe Wilfred Tsonga. The Swiss veteran would start strong. His serve proved too powerful for Tsonga. Lesson number 1, serve strong. Tsonga would respond with a moment of magic. And lesson number 2, be humble. I bet his feet were floating by now. The first set went into a tiebreaker in which Stan mastered this with flying colours. And lesson number 3, celebrate it like you mean it. In the second set, Stan tried to do just a little bit too much. Lesson 4 here, don't try the same trick twice. This guy, which you're going to see right now, was in utter disbelief. But then again, bang, he was all smiling again. What could have possibly made him smile? Well, Wawrinka sealed his semi-final spot here, beating Tsonga to this one in straight sets, which takes him through to his 3rd Australian Open semi-final. And you can see how much this one meant to the Swiss superstar with his passionate celebration.
And what about the strapping on your leg? It's a little unusual. Is everything okay there, or are you trying to create like a different tan line? What's going on there?
I have an excuse in case I lose.
Is that what it is?
You barely see me with some tapes or something. It's just a few little things. It doesn't affect me anything to play. I'm playing really well. I'm happy to be here again. Happy to see you because that's only when we win a match. So. So again, I think playing in semi-final against here, it's always special. I won my first Grand Slam here in front of amazing fans all the time. In case I play Roger, it's going to be tough to have some fans, but hopefully few will cheer for me.
And Roger Federer is one of only 3 former winners of this slam still standing in his way of a 6th appearance in the final, Misha Zverev. These two have met only twice previously. Arfad walked away victorious on both of those occasions. Zverev is 33 ranks below Arfad in the world, which explains a little how the Swiss completely dominated the German in the first set, 18 winners in 19 minutes. The second set was a different story. Zverev actually took control and led 5 games to 4, unleashing tricks like these to prolong the set beyond the 20-minute mark.
Well, he reacted well.
But it was Arfad who would have the last laugh. With that, one of the 65 winners throughout this match. Zverev tried to keep the momentum going in the third, only to come up against a resilient Swiss, showing us why he's won this slam 4 times previously. After less than 2 hours in action, Arfad becomes the oldest player to reach a Grand Slam semi since Jimmy Connors at 1991 US Open.
Wonderful day for Switzerland. Both of you guys getting through into the semifinals. You're going to be playing now for the 22nd time, I believe. You guys have played a lot.
I'm happy already for him that he's gotten this far, but he doesn't need to go one step further, you know, so it's enough right now. But no, I'm looking forward to the match, of course. Stan knows I'm joking somewhat.
In the other quarterfinals, you have Rafa Nadal taking on Milos Raonic. Nadal has the upper hand with 6 wins in their previous 8 encounters. Also, world number 15 Grigor Dimitrov will face David Goffin for only the 2nd time in their career. The Bulgarian won the last time. Both men came face-to-face back in 2014.
Wow, Wawrinka versus Federer in the semis. What is going on?
Get that in your head, Mark. You ain't seen nothing yet. And to those of you still wondering about the Journey song title we've been hinting at, there's more clues up next. Coming up, we find out what's serving your way under the hot Melbourne sun as Venus looks for a galaxy she calls home.
I can see you. Come on.
1 Million and Lady Million. Fragrances by Paco Rabanne. Now discover 1 Million and Lady Million Privé.
Lee Chong-wei, Chan Peng-sun, Go Liu-ying, Go Vi-sham, Tan Wee-kyung.
Target locked, a date with superstar.
Any more SS Purple League players?
I'll give you a surprise later.
How do I join?
With purchase of 999 ringgit and above.
And then?
Stand a chance to fine dine with superstar.
Some more?
Free signature player jersey.
Any more?
Don't ask me anymore. Visit Sin Heng today.
Okay.
A date with superstar. Join us now. Sin Heng. Different. Truly different.
This broadcast of the Premier League is brought to you by MyEG, Malaysia's e-government service provider. Calpis, Japan's first cultured milk drink. And Brickfield's Asia College, the fastest and smartest way.
Watch the Premier League live and exclusive on Astro.
We're back on Supersport Daily. Something you don't want to miss is his quarter-final tie between Venus Williams and Anastasia Pavlyuchenkova. But I think Williams got her mind on the upcoming Royal Rumble with her John Cena celebration here after this winner. Cue her theme song. And similar to the first set, the Russian started off very strong, but somehow she fumbles midway, allowing Williams to make a comeback. Especially with errors like this. And it was 2013 when Venus was last seen in the semis of the Aussie Open, and it looked as if she was about to end her absence in the last 5 when Polochenkova failed to see the ball or Venus. The Russian still managed to force a tie-break here, which was eventually won by the American. Good luck at the Royal Rumble. I mean semis, Venus, Serena Williams.
Wonderful stuff from Anastasia Pavlyuchenkova.
Why shouldn't I try to believe? Should I look across the net and believe that the person across the net deserves it more? This mentality is not how champions are made. I'd like to be a champion in particular this year, so the mentality I have to walk on the court with is I deserve this. I mean, what a wonderful result, and it's a great win for the U.S. and to have that thought that there's going to be at least one U.S. player in the final is great for American tennis, and I'm sure she's going to want to be in her first final. I'm going to want to be in only my second final here, so it's going to be a well-contested match.
And with that win, Venus is now the oldest Grand Slam semi-finalist since 1994. She will face American Coco Gauff, who caused an upset by beating French Open champion Garbiñe Muguruza. On the other end, younger sister Serena Williams awaits the Johanna Konta Challenge tomorrow morning. With a 1-goal deficit from the first leg, Jurgen Klopp is surely looking to bounce back in front of the Anfield faithful. So tell us, what were the problems he had from the first leg, Klopp?
We knew it was not a good game from us, but I think, I'm not sure if I said it, but it was like this. Probably both managers were frustrated, both because of the result. And so in this game they had the chances to do it more clear, not because of possession or something. Their counterattacks were good in different moments. They were really clear in the situation. They didn't defend it well. And so it was only a 1-0, and that's it. That's for us. That's no different for us. 0-0, 1-0, it's no different for us. If we would be down 3-0, then we have to think about a few things. But this is only 1-0, and so still everything possible for us.
Will the Saints or the Reds go marching on? You have to catch the League Cup semis at 4 a.m. Thursday morning. And just before y'all turn the Chinese New Year mood on, remember to catch my team face Hull City at 3:45 in the a.m. on Friday.
Tiger Woods is a 14-time major winner. He also has the second most wins on the PGA Tour. He's been the PGA Tour Player of the Year for a record 11 times, and he's been world #1 for the most consecutive weeks by any golfer. But with all that, he still feels very nervous before a tournament, as he explained ahead of the LA Open.
Trust me, I'm always nervous when I play, because that means I care. And I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to competing against these guys and getting out there. I hope the weather holds out so we can get some holes in. But overall, I'm just very excited about getting started in the season. I've missed playing. I've missed competing.
At what point are you thinking about Augusta, and
now.
When will you make that decision?
Now, I've been thinking about it. That once the season ends, typically for in the fall, and I started thinking about what I need to do to get ready for Augusta, and I've done it for 20 years, and so whether it's equipment or it's swing or whatever it is, in the back of my head, I'm getting ready for Augusta.
As one sporting icon returns, another was shown the exit doors. After 40 years in the business, Bernie Ecclestone is no longer the CEO of Formula One. Following the $8 billion takeover by Liberty Media, Chase Carey will succeed the Englishman. In addition, the company has also welcomed back former Mercedes boss Ross Brawn with open arms. He will supervise things from a sporting and technical side, and there will be more changes in the pipeline by the new bosses too. Reports suggest the group will want to increase F1's exposure in digital media and expand the sport's popularity in the US of A.
Well, what a way to say farewell after 40 years at the helm. Now we have got some more giveaways for you. Yes, we've got these cute little Hong Kongs which could be yours. And we're going to show you them in just a bit. But it's not that easy, Lez Ann, is it?
Right, that's not easy at all. But here's how you can win. Tell us which driver won the F1 World Championship in the last Rooster year. Leave your answers only on our Instagram account. That's @stadium.astro. Astro.
Yes, of course. And to those of you that are still looking for the journey passes, I've worked out a way to make you win them really easily. But we're live streaming on YouTube right now, so you can actually scroll back and forwards and get a song title. How easy is that?
Well, Mark, that's actually quite smart.
Being nice to me is not going to win the tickets. It's only for viewers, not you, Lez Ann.
Well, it's worth a try. And why is it so cold in here?
I was going to say the same thing, but I know exactly why, because we are getting closer to the tip of the iceberg.
Huh?
We head to the Switzerland, where the Tour de France has nothing to do with what we are about to show you. You do not want to miss this.
Nicely flighted, a bit of dip as well. It's going to be out here, Bairstow. Simple catch to...
That's gone. The move has worked.
And the wind was always taking the ball away. Oh, he's in that? Yes, he has.
What a good catch.
Sri Lanka Tour of South Africa. Only on Astro Cricket, Channel 838.
What a first game of the season this has turned out to be. A little bit of early season bang-bang for the fans.
I do not care whether you wear light blue, dark blue, red, yellow, whatever colour you are, you need magic moments. And this is one of them.
What a try, what a finish, and what an occasion.
We are back on Daily, and just before I said you'd win some Hong Hongs. I still don't know what Hong Hong is, and Lez Ann's going to tell me after the show, but I believe it is these lovely things in my hand right now. If you want to win them, remember, go on down to the Stadium Astro Instagram account. Now, less about the Hong Hongs. The 17th edition of the Asian Cup will take place in the United Arab Emirates in 2019. Yes, it's the second time the UAE will play host since 1996, but it's the first time 24 teams will be competing in the tournament. Malaysia have another chance to qualify for the main competition after needing a playoff against Timor-Leste to keep their hopes alive.
Asian Cup.
And the third round of qualification is Malaysia's last chance saloon, and if they want to compete with the best in Asia, first they'll have to beat Hong Kong, Lebanon and of course North Korea. Only the top two teams from each group will be booking a ticket to the UAE. Another Southeast Asian team, Vietnam, have Jordan, Afghanistan and Cambodia for company in Group C. While southern neighbours Singapore have to get past Bahrain, Chinese Taipei and Turkmenistan to qualify. Malaysia will be opening their qualification campaign in North Korea on the 28th of March. The last time the Malaya Tigers qualified for the Asian Cup was back in 2007, when Malaysia was one of the 4 hosts of the tournament.
Group D, Oman.
The rest of the draw saw world number 171 India grouped together with Macau, Myanmar and Kyrgyzstan. World number 93 Oman will have to fight off Maldives, Bhutan and Palestine for a spot in the tournament final. The Reds last qualified 2 years ago but never made it past the group stage.
And while we're experiencing the rainy season in KL, it's snowing in some parts of the world. Mark, do you like to play in the snow?
I love to play in the snow, and if we had snow right now, I'd be throwing snowballs at you for supporting Man United.
What? Sorry, I just couldn't hear you just now.
She really did.
Anyway, in Switzerland, they don't do that. Instead, they cycle in the snow. Maybe they don't have enough on their hands and too much time gathering here on this special occasion for some cycling. Can't see myself doing that. I won't even cycle on a sunny day. But this is apparently a snow bike festival. In the men's category, Nicola Robach took the winner's medal home. It took him 1 hour and 20 minutes to complete his journey. And while everyone was racing, one guy probably pressed the snooze button on his alarm too many times. Well, always remember to set your alarms early. Robach is the first ever winner of the UCI mountain bike race on snow. Congratulations!
And staying with even more snow, David Alaba brought Frank Ribery over to his hometown for some four-wheel action. With the Bundesliga on a break this weekend, Alaba and Ribery decided to trade turf for the ice. Ribery was up first alongside professional driver Sepp Heider. And I've got to say, Lez Ann, this sport looks real fun in the snow. Speed may be his thing on the field and maybe even off it. The Frenchman looked very excited when his car drifted at the slopes. Next up was Alaba, and his motor took off. Ribéry was taking some Snapchats of his experience. Unlike Ribéry, the Bayern left-back was a bit scared of those turns. As you can see here, he was very, very scared. Good job, he's a professional footballer and not a driver.
And Mark, you're right, it looks a lot of fun. Maybe we should do that sometime.
We should, but unfortunately there's no snow in Malaysia. So
Yeah.
I tell you what, CNY is coming up. So I know you're going to go to a lot of open houses. You're going to collect all the ang pao. You're going to give it to me, and then we're going to book a trip and do that snow driving.
You know, Mark,
Yeah?
I'm not going to give you anything.
Nothing at all? Okay, well, I've got no luck, clearly, but maybe you guys might have had some luck and managed to catch the Journey song title in today's show.
And if you manage to catch the title, make sure you go on our Instagram at stadium.astro and jot your answer down on the comment box.
Yes, have a great evening, and we shall see you tomorrow for another edition of Daily.
Every year, sports fans make a resolution to not miss any of their games. But 90% of them fail. With Astro on the go, you can avoid being another statistic.
Yes! That's what I'm talking about right there!
Watch the best of sports anytime, anywhere you like.
Oh, smash it!
Just download the all-new Astro on the go app. Free for all Astro customers.
Created a life model decoy.
I can't believe she's a robot.
And in the next astonishing chapter, S.H.I.E.L.D. will pay the price.
I made a few upgrades of my own.
Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. 4 LMD. Wednesday at 9:50 p.m. Only on Fox.
This is the time when the challengers go up against the legends. This is the quest for the ultimate prize. E-League Major CSGO, live on EGG.